In this video, I am going to show you Excel based software for horoscope generation and Dasa-Bhukti results. So as you see, some inputs have to be given before getting the horoscope chart. First, the name of the individual has to be entered. Let us say the name of the individual is XX and the place of birth, let us say, is Kanyakumari. So I type the first few letters and immediately we will have a drop down, and from that you can select the place. Next, we have to give the date of birth of the individual as the input. Let us say the date of birth of the individual is 28th May 2020. So I type 28 in the first field and then 5 for the month, and then for the year we will be typing 2020. Next, the time of the birth, let us say, is 12:47 in the afternoon. So I have to type 12 here and here 47. So you have to remember that the time of birth has to be given in the 24-hour format. For example, if the time of birth is 12:47 in the early hours of 28th, then you have to type 0 in the time field and then 47 in the minutes field. So you have to give the timing in the 24-hour format. Then we have to select the chart type. As you know, there are two types of charts that are generally used in the horoscope analysis in India. One type of chart is called the sidereal chart or the Narayana chart, and the other type of chart is called the tropical chart or the Sayana chart. So we can choose whichever chart we want, and let us say we select sidereal here. And after selecting sidereal type of chart, we complete the data that is required for the horoscope generation, and then we go to the start button and then press start. Then for double check, the software asks whether you have selected the correct place of birth, and if you say yes, then immediately the chart gets plotted. You can see here, in addition to the details that we have given, we have the latitude and the longitude of the place displayed here, as well as the ayanamsha for that particular day, the birth star of the individual, and in which pada of the birth star the individual has born, and the paksha, that is whether it is a Sukla Paksha or Krishna Paksha, the bright fortnight or the dark fortnight, and then the Tithi. The Tithi happens to be Sashti here. The day of the birth is Thursday. And then below that, from the Lagna to all the 9 planets, the longitudes are given here, and then the star in which the planets are placed as well as the Lagna is placed along with the Pada is mentioned in the third column. Then we have the star lord of each of these stars. Then to the next of this information, you will find the sidereal Rasi. The Lagna you can see is Leo, and all the planets are situated here in the chart, and then along with that you have the Navamsa chart that is below. Then after this information, the next information that we require is the Dasa and Bhukti for this individual. So if you go to this button, see Dasa chart, and then press, then you will have the complete information about the Dasa and Bhukti for the individual. You can see the balance of the Dasa is Buddha Dasa, and it is of duration 13 years, 2 months and 18 days. And starting from there, you will have all the Dasas, and then the beginning and then the ending of each of the Bhukti. So first Dasa if you take is that of Buddha Dasa, in which 13 years, 2 months, 18 days balance is there. And if you see, the individual is going to experience the Sukra Bhukti's effect in the very beginning itself, and the beginning and then the ending of that particular Bhukti is given here, and this is so for all the Dasas. So this is the software in Excel which plots the horoscope as well as the Dasa-Bhukti information. And to go back to the horoscope chart, we will have to go to this button, go to chart page, and then if we press, we can get back to this information. Suppose you want the tropical chart, the Sayana chart, then go to the chart type and then select tropical, and then click somewhere here and go to the start button and then press start. then you will have this piece of information asked, are you sure about the place selected? And if you say yes, then automatically the tropical chart will appear here. You can notice that the Ayanamsa in the case of Sayana charts or tropical charts is 0 degrees, 0 minutes and 0 seconds. So you have the tropical Rasi as well as the tropical Navamsa, and then when you go to the Dasa chart, you will see the corresponding Dasas and Bhuktis for this Sayana chart. So once again you can go back to the chart page. And this is about the Excel based software for horoscope plotting as well as for the Dasa-Bhukti calculations. Thank you very much.